3, 2, 1, and we're live. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the FC Podcast. I am joined here today by, as always, just here, Cody.
Yo.
We got two guests with us today. They're always in our playing group, and we just haven't had them on yet. Obviously, we've had Phantom, but we haven't had Aaron on yet. So, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Aaron, his first time on here, and Phantom's like
third.
I think it's his third or fourth.
too many.
It's my
Yeah,
third.
the last time he was
one
on
too
here, he
many.
had his
Third or
last
fourth.
time he was on here, he had his handlebars.
Oh my God.
That was funny.
It was
It
literally
was.
when I was here last semester.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
The
I-
Halloween
Christ.
one where
Oh my god. That
Phantom.
was-
I'm just saying you need to do some work from. Hopefully next time you do handlebars, it's a little bit better than that.
I don't
Dude,
think
I
he's
didn't-
ever doing those again.
I would rather fucking go and do the fucking snow challenge and do the fucking handlebars. The no fuck
Snow
that.
challenge.
Yours it just goes
Where you
down
go
and
and,
then
like,
it just goes.
Yeah, it just like goes down, just boom.
That's basically what it was. And now Phantom, because you've done that, that is Kyle's "Be Right Back" screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot to add it to
You're
OBS
welcome for the
Studio.
content,
Thank you for the
buddy.
reminder.
You're welcome for the
That
content.
ain't content.
That's context for when you're not there.
You know what's content is, you know what my what's it called, my like be right back screen's gonna be? It's gonna be the
Oh,
I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it.
No, I know what the fuck
Oh,
you're
I
talking
can't
about.
say it. I can't
Fuck
say it.
you.
Yes.
Well, I mean I can't say it, but I'm not going to. So but yeah,
We're not gonna bring that
that's
topic up.
that's gonna be my be right back thing.
I swear to God, I will be so fucking mauled. and
Like
it's
you're
not
right
even-
now?
It's fine, it's fine.
No, right now I'm not mauled. Unless he does, then
Kyle, I
Wait,
think I
what
know
are
you-
It's not like you watch my stream anyways.
Yeah, valid point.
I'll
Or
be mauled.
post
Yeah, I do. Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm not getting in this shit.
it. Oh, that's funny.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so this right here is the Val squad, basically, minus Bree is not here.
Mhm.
But yeah. So we haven't. I haven't PogChamp. Yeah, we haven't played comp in a while.
We
But-
haven't.
No,
Yeah, we've kind of been playing Rust and
Yeah.
Battlefront 2 a decent amount
Yep.
lately. We've
I'm
kind of
okay
taken a
with the
break.
second one. I enjoy that.
Which
I enjoy both.
I enjoy both.
enjoy both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy playing Rust, Battlefront 2, and Warzone as well. I mean, we only played a couple
I
games.
enjoy playing Battlefront 2 because Kyle would usually bottom.
I did not lately I've not bottom fragged.
Okay, here I'll give it to we'll say this on Xbox. Kyle bottom fragged like a mother.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'm just a god on the fucking clanker and mouse.
This dude was the bottom of the leaderboard every single time on Xbox.
And now whenever we play Battlefront, Finn be like, "Oh, look at that! The one game he bottom fragged." Be like, I don't always bottom frag.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh, that's hilarious.
I think I've bottom fragged once since I've been back.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
I wanna
It's mainly
fucking
been Phantom a little bit here.
Yeah.
yeah.
When don't I bottom frag?
In any game when
Well, Valorant, Warzone, Battlefront
That's
2.
why I said in any game why don't you bottom frag?
You know,
The only
I just-
game he doesn't bottom frag in is Infinite Warfare. And
He's
that's-
like
I-
proud of
I
that.
was-
You're
I
just
was
like
on-
you're like
I was on that
yes.
shit- I went on this shit like 2 weeks ago and I fucking clapped these kids, bro. Like, dude, don't even catch me on that game, bro.
He
I will
played
take
for
that with-
45
I will,
minutes.
I will take that with pride
He played for 45 minutes and got tired of the game.
because there's no content to it. It's the same shit. It's just like I'm going in there shooting people and then I just destroy them and it's just like, oh, I don't know what else.
Phantom, that's almost every single game we play. You go around and shoot people.
Yeah, but like with Valorant, there's bomb.
Only
like, the
difference
Well,
so
its
that
difference
game
is
is
that
top-
Infinite
yeah,
Warfare is a
top
shitty game.
Yeah.
Valorant's a good game. All right. Well, okay. Infinite Warfare. I would say that the only good thing to come out of Infinite Warfare was the campaign and Zombies in Spaceland. Other than that,
Yes,
every-
yes,
other
yes,
than
yes,
that-
yes, yes.
I don't. MP was a flop.
Cool. So quite
I
literally,
played
the
one
exact
multiplayer
opposite of
game.
what I think.
It took me one multiplayer game of Infinite Warfare for me to be like, fuck this shit. Fuck. This is so like I played it, I was like, I'm not gonna like it.
No, you want to know what a real flop is? Cold War multiplayer.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
on that
Okay, yeah, I'll agree with you on
that
that.
is
We all played
hard
Cold War for like
facts.
the first month.
And it was just I
Most
got
of
my
it
AK
was
gold.
zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got my AK gold and I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not doing this for every gun.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I
then-
might. The only way I would return is if they fixed skill based matchmaking in a
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah.
It's almost unplayable. Like I literally see tweets of people, our friends and stuff that like, I think it was Expert Fusion or somebody were like, wow, I'm scared to play the next game because he
Yeah,
went
he
like
did-
he went like
Yeah.
30 and 5 or something.
yeah
like
he
that.
went he did really well and it's like yeah
Yeah.
like you shouldn't. It's so dumb.
See, that's why I loved going back to World War II.
Yeah, Cody and I went back to World War II and
And kicked ass.
and we were
And we didn't get punished for it.
yeah it was
Yeah, I would be with you guys, but
Yeah, Finn, where's your power supply?
Yeah, where's it at,
I
Phantom?
don't fucking know.
you don't know.
I genuinely don't know where it is. It's not in my house. It's not in my room. It's not in the fucking building is lost and found. I don't know.
Phantom.
That,
Wait,
that shit-
Phantom. Did you check in your car?
Yes, I did.
yes.
You sure?
Yes, I did it with Kyle. Or not you know.
Not
you-
with
you-
me.
Yeah, Kyle went over there and helped you search
Yeah.
for it. Yep.
Yeah.
Kyle,
yeah.
so how was the drive to go search for the power supply?
I mean, I listened to a couple episodes of the FZ podcast, so it wasn't that bad.
Oh my god.
It wasn't that bad. I was kidding. No, I wouldn't. I can't listen to our own unless it's after. I mean, I basically did whenever I did that like recap video. Spent like
Yeah,
4.5, 5 hours.
I
getting
can't believe I
through it.
guessed on, but if it's just the three of us talking, it's like I usually remember what us three say, but if somebody else
Unless it was
don't-
like a special episode where we had like a really good topic, like when we did like Star Wars, the like
Mhm.
our ranked ones. That
Ranking.
was a good one.
Mhm.
Some of them where it's just us three kind of get a little monotonous. We kind of start talking about the same stuff. It's good to have people on though.
Yeah,
especially-
except for Phantom. Like when we have Phantom on, it's just a drag.
Peace.
When be the first time you left?
I would say something, but it's against myself, so I'm not gonna fucking say it. And it's not podcast material, so I'm not fucking saying
It
it.
is not podcast.
Nothing you say is
material.
podcast material.
All right. So here's something I think we should do. Since Connor,
True.
anytime we bring up the subject of Gfuel, he goes straight at me every single time, and then just goes about how only his flavors are good. I say
Yeah,
we've all had Gfuel.
Mm-hmm.
I say Aaron has.
true.
Aaron, you've had what? You said that variety pack was it?
Yeah, with
So you-
like the 10 most popular flavors.
Sour cherry wasn't in there, so I disagree.
Yeah.
with
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like, I think we all
sour
disagree
cherry
with-
is the first one to sell out every goddamn time.
It
I think
is.
that
all
it's
the
an
time.
outdated one.
Probably.
All right, so I think we should go around here and name our top 3 favorite flavors.
True.
And since me and Kyle are sort of the host on this, I'd say leave it to our guests first.
Exactly.
So which one of you two would want to go first?
Phantom?
I didn't know. This.
Fine. Okay, I've had I would say watermelon, phaseberry, and chop brain.
Trop. Yep. Okay.
I agree with that list. Pretty good. So that's a solid list.
All right, Phantom.
I think I'll say mine, but I think Cody knows them. Number motherfucking one in sour cherry.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, golden apple pear.
Yep.
Number 3, raging gummy fish.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
Raging
Chop
Gummy
Brain-
Fish.
Is it Chop Brain's 4th for you, Phantom?
I don't know. Chop Lane's a little too sweet for me. I mean,
Okay,
it's-
I'd say I got the first 2 right. I was thinking it was either Raging Gummy Fish
yeah.
or something else. But
You can go
Depends
ahead,
on-
Cody. I feel like I'm still formulating.
all right. All I gotta say is right now, as soon as I say my number 1, watch Phantom's face.
Hold up. Give me a second.
That's not your number one.
It still is. I still will drink that no matter what.
I feel like I
Alright,
know which one this
Number
is.
1 is Blue Ice.
Yep.
Fucking foul. Anyway.
Dude,
Just-
it's such
classic.
it's a classic. Yes.
It's a
Anyway,
classic,
okay. You can have your opinions. You can have your opinion. Anyway.
Mhm. Number 2, sour cherry. Only problem is I don't get to taste the shit anymore because it's always fucking sold out.
Yeah.
Every time
Like,
I go,
right
I gotta get
away.
it in. I gotta get it in the cans.
And it's
Which,
not.
I
It's
mean,
not the
It doesn't
same.
even taste the same.
It's not the same.
No. And then my third. Ooh,
He's gotta look. You know what he's doing right now? No one can see actually what he's doing. He's looking around his wall of fucking Funko
They're like
Pops.
just a G Fuel.
I
Oh
am.
yeah, and it's Funko Pop
giant-
tower. It's
I
like
am. I'm
It's-
looking at my Funko Pop tower.
He
that
has
I
to
have
look
walked
around
in.
it.
to a ceiling.
He has to look around to see his
He's like,
G Fuel.
Like
Drop Rain is there. Oh, it's such a tough one.
It's hard for a top 3.
My top 2's easy. Because like yeah, cotton candy's a very good one. Snow cone's a very good one. I might have to go with the Trop Rain. But Trop Rain, but number 3 is like tied with the bunch.
Yeah, the third one is definitely
A
hardest.
harder
for me.
one, yeah.
All right. Starting off at number 3, my third. This is gonna be the harder one.
You can also go off of my stash since you've had a lot of mine. You can just go off of your stash.
Well, I know, but some of the ones I have are like my favorite as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start actually the one I know. Number 1, Trop Rain. It's my favorite. I didn't like it at first. I don't know why, but then during quarantine hit and I stayed up really late
Through that shit.
and woke up early, so I just drank fucking Trop Rain and I went through it like that. I was having like 2 a day sometimes of Trop Rain.
well, it's like Cody.
no,
And
Cody has more like 3 a day.
I had some
I
at Cody's
have
house.
2.
The new
Two.
one, because I have like the old thing, like
Old
the
style.
old style Trop Rain, and he has the new one, and I swear it's a little different, but it's like it's better. Trop Rain number 1. Number 2,
What am I calling it?
I'm gonna have to go with strawberry banana on this one.
Oh, that is a good one.
I was
Good
gonna
size.
now for third, it's a tie. It's almost a tie.
Wait. Are you considering it number 2 with milk as that or with water? That's the real
It's-
question because some flavors are way better with water. And
Yeah,
amazing with milk.
I still think it's really good with water.
It is.
Overall, like water and milk, not to get obviously, but not together. But like, it's still
half and half milk, half water.
no. It's good with milk. It's just really fattening at that point. But with water, it's still number 2 with water.
It is.
So Trop Rain, and then number 2 is strawberry banana. Number 3 is it's really close between sour cherry and raisin gummy fish, but number 3's got to be raisin gummy fish for me. That's it. Sour cherry, number 4, and then blue ice right after that. I don't really like Phase Berry as much. I don't know, or their Phase X. That was kind of weird.
That is a weird
Yeah.
flavor. All right, so I have one question.
'Kay.
For all of you, I already know Phantom's answer to this, but what is the one flavor that you absolutely despise that you can't drink? Like you've had it once and you'll like don't want to have it again unless you absolutely have to.
Rainbow Sherbet.
Okay.
Rainbow Sherbet. Dang, I thought that was a good one.
I already know what Phantom's is.
Look at you, like.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna. Okay, so this flavor is one I own, and with
Oh, I know
with
exactly
with
what it is.
milk, it is good. It's really good. But with water, it is absolute dog water. I cannot drink it with water. And with
Ice
water,
cock.
and that is moon
Or it's the
pie.
moon pie. Yes,
I-
moon pie.
yep, I
With
do like
water,
that.
chocolate marshmallow does not go with fucking water. I just can't do it. It just doesn't work. It's really good with milk though. I've had it with milk at my house, and it's like a milkshake, but it is a milkshake, but it's just fucking really fattening because all we got is whole milk. We don't have like skim milk, so it's just fucking fat and calories up the ass.
Yeah, with Kyle's
with water, but with milk, it's
Kyle
so
being
weird.
back at school, he's trying to cut
The-
back on stuff like that.
The dichotomy of fucking moon pie with water and moon pie. Shut the fuck up! Moon pie with water and moon pie with fucking milk they're opposites. But I can't stand moon pie with water. I just can't.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I don't think there's a flavor for me that's like necessarily something that I despise. I mean, I might not have had it yet, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. All right, Phantom. I already know. I think all of us
Yeah,
know.
we already know this answer.
Balloon.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking ice.
Dude, I
Dude,
still
I literally have the tub in my house, and I've taken 2 whole scoops out of it, and then one for us to drink,
the video.
and then one was for video, and I fucking gagged like a motherfucker.
Did
Then
you
again, I
did
just
you,
drank
you
the
do it
powder.
dry? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's I feel that you're very skewed on this. Your first
look.
thing of blue ice was probably like, oh, that's not too bad. And
No, it
then
was
your second
dog
time,
ass.
the second time you had it, it was you. The first time you probably had it with like fucking AIDS water, something iron
AIDS water.
filled,
AIDS
rust.
fucking
Yeah, it was just
rustic
shit water.
water.
Yeah,
Mhm.
rustic
Fucking
water. Um,
Yeah, you still had some other powder in
you
there.
just
where
like
it
you
tasted
correlate the taste to the feeling of the dry powder making you fucking gag.
terrible. He didn't fully shake it well to where he still had powder.
No,
mixed.
No,
he
I'm not you, Cody.
his second one he did on
Oh,
for
yeah,
a
I did G
video.
Fuel challenge.
He did the Gfuel of blue
Challenge.
ice. I
Yeah.
feel that's why you don't like it. I feel like if you had
Yeah.
one and
Alright.
no one told you what it was, they said, "Hey, this is this flavor. It's a new flavor."
I would know it.
You'd be like,
I'll-
"Oh,
here,
that's not
I'll do
bad.
this.
That's
What I'll
not bad."
do- What I'll do is next time I'm home, I'll try it.
Phantom. You wanna know a fun fact about me with blue ice?
What?
I have 5 tubs of it.
He
That
has
is
like
fucking
I think
it's
there's
blue-
Cody.
the
it's blue
black.
ice.
Fuck.
Okay,
Blue
so these are ones
ice.
that
The blue
okay,
ice.
so, hold on. No, blue ice.
blue
Okay.
ice.
Blue ice, Trop Rain, sour cherry, and I think KSI are the flavors that like I have multiple of, like 3 plus.
PewDiePie's is
But-
good too.
The
Pewdie-
most I have
PewDiePie,
is 2.
PewDiePie's is a
And
solid
then I have
flavor.
one empty.
I think
Mhm.
I have
PewDiePie.
no-
I put
Okay,
PewDiePie on the
let's
same
go.
mine
level.
Mine
like-
though, it's empty. I have like 4 empty ones.
I have like, yeah, I probably have like 4 or 5 too.
Oh, dude,
I'm
I
like,
I
forgot.
was
all
just-
these. I'm like, no.
I was just
I'm
talking about blue ice. I have like 3 or 4 empty ones.
How much? All right, let's
Holy
let
shit.
the people at home
Hold
know.
on.
a
Before,
li-
why
Your
the fuck
camera
did-
moves good.
why did it just move? I was like,
All right, before you say this, let's
okay, no,
let.
before wait, before you say that, let me say mine that I dislike. Okay. So if any of you had pink lemonade,
No.
Oh
Yes.
no! Oh my god!
I hate
Yes.
that flavor. I'm sorry.
Aaron, why
I,
did you just
I
go-
don't like it. I don't like pink lemonade flavor.
I don't like lemonade in general.
Like
Like even like Chick-fil-A lemonade.
I've never had Chick-fil-A lemonade.
like
I thought
freshly
you were about to say
squeezed
Chick-fil-A, and I was
lemonade.
lose my
Like
fucking shit.
freshly made lemonade.
So good.
No, I don't.
Aaron,
like
I high key
lemonade.
thought you were about to say I have never had Chick-fil-A, and I was about to lose my mind.
No, I've had Chick-fil-A.
I am experiencing. I feel it's like deja vu, but it's actually like there's a reason. I'm feeling. This is the same feeling I had when Phantom said that he hasn't seen like 18 different movies.
Back to the,
Wait, let's go to.
let's,
okay.
go, let's go to the list here.
Yeah, we do. We have our own Discord little fucking text channel for
Back
all
to
the
the
movies that Phantom
Future,
has not seen.
Pirates
Listen
of
to
the
these.
Caribbean, Star,
Star
Wars,
Wars.
Lord of
I've
the
seen some
Rings,
Star Wars. I've seen some Star Wars. I've seen some.
You see the Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace,
And the
Fast and Furious, The Hobbit, Indiana Jones, Rocky, Jurassic Park, Lone Survivor, American Sniper, and the list could continue going on for like 30 to 40 more movies or movie series, and he still wouldn't haven't seen them.
It took me till I was 17 to see Wizard of Oz.
That
My
you've
family's
never.
never
That's
seen it.
been on TV. It's like every year it's on TV.
My family was like, "All right, we're watching Wizard of Oz. You want to watch?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. Yeah, fuck it. I've never seen it, so why not?" Okay, here. Let me reword this. I have never seen it in my remembrance. I might have seen it when I was like 3 or 4, but in my memory, my remembrance from my childhood, I've never seen it.
Do you guys have
Phantom-
like I don't know if this was just me, but like growing up, like when like we had like a movie stash of either VHS
did
too.
or
Yeah.
DVDs.
Yeah.
Dude,
Did you-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah,
I
my
watched
mom
the
was
fuck
going
out of
through
Sky
it.
High. You guys know that movie Sky High?
Yes, yeah.
I watched the fuck out of that movie.
That was me with Star Wars. I think
Gotcha.
you all know that.
Yeah.
Growing up, what movie did I watch a ton? I don't
Dude,
know.
It's like Harry Potter, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, Harry Potter. Once I started reading the books in middle school, I watched them. But I never before that. I don't know. Like as a kid, movies growing up, there's got to be some. I just can't think of them right. Oh, Shrek,
Mhm.
Shrek, and Cat in the Hat, dude, motherfucker. I've watched
Yeah.
those as a kid.
I watched the Scooby Doo a lot.
Scooby Doo.
well.
Yeah, I watched.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
The
watched.
real life ones. I watched the real life ones.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
real life
yeah.
movies. The second one. The second.
the
The second one was my favorite. Okay.
second one.
The first one, like I can quote I can quote the first and the second movie pretty well.
That was funny. The
The
second, one.
The second one's my
second
favorite one.
one.
Monsters Unleashed. That's a good one. What was I was gonna say? Oh yeah, Shrek and Cat in the Hat. I can quote like literally like the
Mhm.
entire dialogue.
That's me with a different movie series.
Trust me, we know.
Yeah,
There'll be
Yeah, we
times where
know.
we're watching Clone Wars. It's playing in the fucking living room. He's in the fucking kitchen and he's talking. Him and Connor, like, and I'm trying to fucking watch. You guys are just reciting it.
We're just out there I quoted like one moment, like 3 minutes of it, and Kyle's just over there's like,
How many times did you watch it? 5 or 6 times. At
Mhm.
least.
it's about right, yeah.
Yeah.
No, Kyle, what were you going to say about G Fuel before I said my least favorite flavor? You should tell the audience this.
Oh, we should let the audience know how much you have spent approximately on G Fuel.
I don't know approximately because the thing is that like the points wise everything. Like the thing with me is I buy my G Fuel when it's buy one get one usually.
Yeah, as
But
one
I'd
does.
say, yeah. The fuck. Getting random notifications over here to stand up. Guess I'm not being active up for my watch. But I don't know. I'd say it's upwards of about $1,000. About $1,000, I'd say. I don't know. I'm judging by that. If it's $35. The problem is I also have shakers in there. I've spent over $100 and some dollars. on
And a
shakers.
T-shirt.
T-shirt wasn't bad.
No, I know the T-shirts are probably what, $20.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's not bad for one of those. But yeah, I think I have total here 6 G Fuel flavors, and they've all been from a BOGO.
Mm-hmm. Phantom, shut up.
No, I'm not. No, you don't. No, I'm not doing it to that. Aaron knows what I'm doing it about.
Yeah. Hey, I could be doing drugs, and
I mean,
it's better for me to spend
Yeah.
my
Then
money.
You could
on
say
G
that for
Fuel than
everything.
drugs.
You could be like, you could use that excuse for everything. You're like, you
My
could,
fungal pops, my G
you could be like smoking cigarettes. You're like, I could be doing heroin, or like you could be fucking
That's Connor. That's Connor.
Marlboros,
Oh my
Marlboro. Like you could do anything. You could literally be beating up your brother. You're like, I could be doing drugs.
No. No, it's like me. I could be spending a shit ton of money on buying drugs and doing all that stuff, but no, I'm buying fungal pops and G Fuel.
Yeah, I don't think
Solid
that's better.
investments.
Or
It is.
What's
You
your
know-
rate of return on your G Fuel? Oh,
how was the what's the thing
just
what's
kidding.
it call it? You buying them and selling them back, flipping?
Fungal
Yeah, you
Pops.
flip them.
Yeah. How's that going?
He won't flip them.
I'm not right now. I just bought most of these to where it hasn't been like a year or so to where the value from's gone up.
It'll
Mm.
for Funko Pops, unless the real market is for the collectors,
Mhm.
because once they stop selling certain editions, then the collectors will. That's when the prices go up because that's where you'll
Mhm.
go to like eBay and look at the ones that have been sold. And that's you can kind of gauge by that by how much people are willing to pay for that.
And then that it goes by that. And like the thing with me is that if it's in a box, it's already worth more.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
reason to take it
No,
out.
if you take it out of the box, the value's already decreased heavily.
Yep.
It's like
And if
taking
you
a
have it
car
in
off the lot.
exactly, yeah, it's like you take a
Depreciates
car on a lot and
as
it
soon
loses
as
75% of its value basically right then and
Yep.
there.
Yep.
But like taking them out of the box, that and them being in prime condition, like don't have a little like scrape on the side, it doesn't have a little crease right there. I already have a few of those that are like that because of my brother dropping the box. That pissed me off when he's like, I dropped the box, open it up, and no, I do plan on selling these at some point, like if I need to.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm gonna hoard them and just build my collection. I do plan on. I've been looking at the open market to see what some of them are going for.
Mm-mm.
True.
Because I'm kind of in a similar case, not with Fungo Pops. It's something that I kind of inherited, but my mom back in the '90s collected basketball cards.
Mhm.
And like I have a box, and there's over 1,000 cards
Holy
in
shit.
binders and like long rectangular card holders. I have a bunch of Michael Jordan cards, Bulls, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, like a bunch of like
Mhm.
'90s Karl Malone, the Mailman. They're all like old vintage cards, and I haven't even looked to see what really any of those are worth. But I don't think I'll sell those right now.
Okay, so my grandpa, since we're on the topic of that, he collected baseball cards and did all that when he was a kid. So it was a while ago.
His mom's in the room.
Yeah.
That's fine. But yeah, I think I'm gonna see here in a couple of years kind of what they're worth to see, because if there's a singular card that's worth like over $100, I'd be dumb not to,
Sell it.
Yeah.
because for me it doesn't hold much sentimental value because my mom didn't want them. My grandparents gave them to me when they moved out of their house into like an apartment or condo or something like that, and they're like, yeah, just take them. And I mean, they don't hold too much sentimental value. So if there ever came a
Mhm.
time where one of them or a couple of cards or someone wanted to buy all of them for like a good price,
Mhm.
I wouldn't probably, what's it called,
Object.
no, hesitate to sell them. So
Okay, so back to where I was saying before. My dad just walked in my room and I'm like, signs up. He started complaining about shit. I'm like, I knew this was gonna happen, so I muted myself right away.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, he's like, signs up. He's like, oh, you shouldn't. I'm like, okay, fine. But my grandpa collected baseball cards when he was younger, so this was probably 50 years ago. And he had a shoebox that he had like three to four Mickey mantles in them.
dang.
And those have been going for like, depending on how good condition they are, between like 200,000 and $1 million a pop.
Yeah, they can, especially if
And
they're like a rookie card.
and well, one of them that was in a pristine condition went for about 2.8 million.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
It-
that's
some of those there's a grading scale, and I know I'm familiar with because it's similar to the way that they do Pokemon cards
Yeah.
with a PSA system,
mhm.
where if you get a card, an older card, and it's in
Good
and you can
condition.
get a grading on it,
Mhm.
then that can change the value in it as well. So like
Yeah.
say like one of those Mickey Mantle cards, like a PSA 10 or something is
Like
worth.
it's like his rookie year. It's
PSA
in
10 is,
pristine.
like you said, it could be in fucking It could be
Yeah,
or
'cause-
more.
Because that's
And-
what it was. It was a
Uh,
1952 Topps Mickey Mantle. Wait. Oh, yeah. It went for 2.8 million, and it was like you said, it was in
And-
great condition. Is like rookie. If you get like his rookie year one, like rookie year ones are where it's really at.
Yeah, the
before
the
he
rookie
really-
cards
Mm-hmm.
because you get there's less of them because when you're a rookie there's not a lot of them made for you because you haven't proved yourself, so no one knows if you're going to be good. So like there's a couple in my football card collection when I used to collect cards. I have like a Julio Jones or a what's his name, Colin Kaepernick one. I don't fucking hate the guy, but I have a rookie card of his. I have 2 of them, and they're worth like $15 or something. So like, and any other of his cards are worth jack shit. So the rookie cards, they're more rare, so they're going to be a lot more. But all it takes for one of those Mickey Mantle cards to depreciate is a wrinkle, a rip, a little bit of mold, or it got wet, or anything. It's so
like,
hard to
wasn't
get
in
a
good
PSA
condition
10.
to where it starts to fade.
Yeah.
Like you basically have to, in like 1950 or whenever the card first came out, you basically had to have it in like a plastic container or something like that, to where no air or anything got to it, to where it stayed pristine the entire time.
And that's where those like, there's obviously you could put them in sleeves, but air will still get to them, like in a binder. Or you can get those ones where it's like you open it up, you put the card in, you shut it, and it has the little grating at the top. Those are the ones where you can keep it in like really good condition.
That's like where with my Mace Windu, I got a plastic one, to where it's all around just sort of keep the value up for it.
Other than that, I don't have anything really old that has value besides, like I said, those Michael Jordan and those basketball cards. But I don't even know how much those are worth.
I still have my Wii from like 2009. That's still in its box, so.
Damn.
Yeah, and it
Those are-
traveled from Canada all the way to down here as well, so it's still in great condition.
That reminds me of our PlayStation,
PS2.
of our
I remember you
PlayStation
talking about this.
2, and we I played it a lot growing up, and there's nothing wrong with it, not at all. Everything worked just fine, and we just didn't play it for a while because we had gotten 360s, Xbox 360s, and we're playing like on there, so we didn't play on that as much. So we sold it at a garage sale for, there's about 50 to 100 games, I'd say. Two controllers and the console stuff. We sold it all for $50. Big mistake, because I can look right now for a PS2 for 2 controllers, and they can sell for like $75. That minus the 50 to 100 games I had for it. I'm actually really mauled that that we sold it, because I like going back and playing. That's why I have my Nintendo that I play on, my Super Nintendo, that has all, like, every single Super Nintendo game ever made on it. So
yeah, this dude will in between matches, sometimes, or like I'll just come in the Discord call, and all I'll hear is like him jump in the background, like someone's jumping, and this dude's over there just like,
dude, I like those vintage games.
Dude, one thing I can never sell is my Xbox 360. Never. No, not a shot in hell. It's just that thing has way too many memories from it just to eat it.
I sold my memory from my Xbox 360, the white one that got the red ring of death. I still have the memory stick for that.
Oh shit.
For the hard drive, just so I could, like, in case like I got a new one, I was just gonna plug that baby in.
Oh yeah, the ones that you put on top.
Yeah, let me see if I still want.
I didn't get an Xbox 360 until they were done making the white ones, because the white ones had the red ring of death. Like, that's why they had to create the new one. There's a black one, and then there's the slim. I just ended up getting the slim. It just has a little.
I got the regular curved black one in like 2013.
And I got that in, I don't even remember. I think it was like 2011, 2012 or something like that. And yeah, I still have it. I remember that on the side of my Slim, there's like ridges, like there is on your Xbox One or whatever on the side, and like there was a part where you could like open up a little compartment, and it was like a storage space, and you can put like I ended up needing like I got Destiny, and Destiny was like the first game that had like it was actually a lot of gigs or something at the time or something, so I like had to get one of those, but I used that as a hiding spot for shit. Because it was just a fucking hole.
That's why he has drugs.
Yeah, that's where I hid my 8 balls of coke, my grams of weed, my heroin
Yep.
stash.
Yep.
If
That's
Cody
all.
ever needed me to hold cocaine, that's where I held it for him. But I'm just kidding.
Fuck you.
No, I still
Kyle.
have my Xbox
That's
360
towards you.
sitting in my fucking what's it called in my
I
fucking
couldn't
closet.
find mine.
But
I
yeah,
couldn't find
I
mine.
don't think there's ever a need to go back on it though, since I can play everything I did on my 360 on my fucking one.
Exactly.
There's
That's
nothing.
why Xbox is better than PS or PlayStation.
I can play on the Xbox Series X games from the original Xbox, the
No.
OG Xbox.
They made it towards every game,
Yeah,
unlike PlayStation, which is
Backwards-
just now starting to do it.
backwards compatibility is 100% a game changer because there's so many games that I go back and play from my 360. And but yeah, I don't think I'll get rid of my one anytime soon. I feel like they're still gonna make games for the one, since
Mm-hmm.
the Series X isn't like you can't even fucking buy one. It's
Yeah.
kind of annoying.
Same
Mhm.
with PS5.
But also at the same time, like I'm saving money too. So
Same money, not better. Walmart.
God dang it! I was going to say that. hmm I don't, and honestly, okay. So I'll let you. Okay, there's another thing I want to talk about. We've all heard about it recently. How Xbox or Microsoft
Oh,
was
for
like,
fuck's sakes.
we're gonna up it to $120 a year for Xbox Live.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay,
biggest.
what
crack
was
open.
everybody's first thoughts to that?
Bullshit.
I'm just gonna
Um,
become a PC gamer.
That's actually
That
yeah.
and money hole.
Yeah. They already have enough money. Like,
Yeah, over $1 trillion is what
Yeah.
Microsoft is worth.
Like, you don't need an extra $60 from each person a year.
And I
And
know
then
that's
you-
not all towards the Xbox thing, but it just doesn't it like why? Like they're not itching for money because they literally within a span of a day that night I saw the tweet and it was from Xbox or from Microsoft Xbox and they said today we missed the mark. We're sorry and we're reverting it back to the original prices because it was number one trending on Twitter for a little bit and everyone was fucking
People were pissed.
mauled.
oh yeah.
Whoever the fuck made that decision is probably.
They're
gonna
fired.
get
They're
a
no,
beat.
they're 100%
Yeah.
fired. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They got fired. Whoever came up with
Yeah.
it in the marketing, yeah,
Yeah.
they got fired.
Dumbass.
It was like that new guy. He's like, yeah, we what do you got, new guy? Oh, we should up the price $60. 24 hours
Yeets it
later,
out a window.
you're out of here. You're gone. Like you have one chance to prove yourself, and you screwed up.
They are. I don't know. It's dumb.
It was so dumb.
I don't know how
It was.
they're not. They can't be itching for money, can they?
No, they're Microsoft. They
It's
got
like-
plenty of ways to get money.
It's like I feel like they with the first wave of like Xbox Series X's that they
Somehow
sold
they
out.
sold
They
out.
sold out so quick that they're like, we need money to make. We need more money to make them. It's like
I don't get how they have.
how
so
did
many
I don't
products.
understand. Like I know COVID and everything, yes, but just
Not
creating.
exactly, because people have been getting like more laptops and stuff.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
just what they got Minecraft for.
I just don't know
Minecraft's
how
another thing.
you know that this motherfucker's gonna sell out. It never happened for the Xbox One, and it never happened for the 360. They never sold out.
It's just because
Right
gaming
away.
has gotten so much popular since then.
It,
Gaming has exploded since then.
I just don't. It doesn't make sense. Both PS4 and X, they're all like sold out. You can't get
that
one.
and the COVID situation with everybody was at home.
Mhm.
Yeah. They need
That and I
something to
think
do.
because of the production being slowed down because of the whole COVID thing. it's sort of they didn't be able to produce as many as what they should have wanted or wanted on prime launch, to where they were in short demand.
It
to where that's
just
why they
it sold
so
out
fast.
within like a week. It was.
And they're still sold out.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm
I'm-
and I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I'm honestly thinking about just getting a PlayStation 5 for right off the bat. For me, okay, here's my reasoning. It's not because Brita said Jesus Christ. I guess we're taking too long for Bree. But I can get every single game I could on Xbox on PC because it's between Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
To where the exclusives that are on only PlayStation, it's like if I wanted to get something on Xbox, I could just get on the place or Microsoft on PC off the bat. And if anything later on the line, I could get an Xbox. But I think right off the bat, I might get a PlayStation just to get the sort of games that PlayStation has strictly access for them through Sony.
I just don't think that getting a PS5 is worth playing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
with your exclusives, okay, what
Well-
what are the PlayStation exclusives that you want to play besides Spider-Man?
It was mainly Spider-Man and oh shit, what was the other game?
See,
There's a few
it's
other-
Last of Us, Until Dawn.
but the Last of Us is not like
The first
you
one
can
was
get
amazing.
those.
I haven't played the second one.
Can't you get those games on PC? The Last
I
of
don't
Us and
think so.
Until
PC
Dawn.
exclusive.
Okay, so that's like, I don't know why I would buy a PS5 only for that reason. That and it's another online service I gotta pay for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason I
Mhm.
got my PS4 is because it was, I think, 2 years ago, and it was a bundle with the PS4 and Spider-Man for $200. That's
Oh, that's-
totally
that's-
worth it.
Oh yeah.
$104 console, $6 game, any day.
I mean, it does make sense to get it then. I don't want to spend $500 now and then
Exactly.
$500 because that and none of my friends that I play
Yeah.
with have a fucking PlayStation.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
okay.
like I hardly use my PlayStation unless it's for single player games, or I like use it now for.
I don't know.
Netflix
I
and shit.
just thought that, like down the line, I guess like right now for me financially,
Just
like
wait a second.
I am.
That
I'm gonna wait
aren't you saving
until-
money to move out?
I am saving money. But I'm saying further on down the line, like if I buy a console, that'd be the first one I'd go for. Because the thing is, though, if I went technically to only on like, I've honestly thought about it, and I've honestly thought about just going to PC for
I mean that makes
Xbox.
sense.
Yeah.
Because
because of like if I just put my money into a PC, like I could put $500 into a PC that would make my PC a lot better than if I just put it
Yeah.
into a console, where I get everything that I wanted to on the console on my PC. If anything, I have a good enough PC right now to where $500 instead of getting on a new Xbox, I could put $500 into some more
into your
games.
PC, you could do that into more
PC or
games,
games.
Or
or you
upgrade
could
your
do it
PC, yeah.
into your
Mhm.
PC. Yeah, like whenever I move out and I get myself established, that's the first thing I'm doing is buying myself a rig, PC rig.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna spend a decent amount of money to where I won't have to upgrade it for
Yep.
like a while. But I just
Mhm.
I can't, like, it's almost like I don't even want to buy. I don't know. I guess I'm paranoid about my money because even though I know I'm gonna work the summer, like I have guaranteed work, damn near for the summer. It's just I want college just to be paid. I wish I could just pay like for like the next like 2 semesters and just get it over with, so I can see
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
money I actually had. Because I mean
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can do the calculations. It's just I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I guess I'm a not cheap, but I'm just trying to
Not fuck yourself.
save money. Yeah, because I would hate to buy like a PC and then fucking just get fucked.
Mhm.
So
Let's
Be
see,
like that
mine-
commercial. Be like that commercial from Honey, where that guy buys the PC, and then
Oh,
like
boy.
they're like, "Want to go out for lunch?" He's like, "No, I can't. I just spent all my money on this bad boy." It's like, "Oh, you should have
Oh,
used
yeah.
Honey. Could have saved a couple $100.
Yep.
Say I took my computer took like 2 to 3 years of saving,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
maybe even 4. Took a minute.
Hmm.
When I worked, I just put money aside, and then eventually I was like, I have enough money have to get myself this thing, and then have enough comfortably left over. I was just like,
Yeah, that's
podcast.
what I did.
It-
I had a certain amount in my bank account that I was like, all right, I'm gonna go down to this, and then every all the other money that I was gonna need for it was gonna come from my every paycheck. I'd be like, all right, set this aside. That goes straight towards a PC, and then within like 4 months, I was able to save up enough for that.
Because I mean, there's a lot of kids here at school, and that I know, and good friends here, that when they worked in high school, they saved up that money, and they just got loans. They just got student loans, so they still had that money, and then they bought themselves like things, and I don't know. I just that didn't seem appealing at all. Student loans, just I was like, fuck that. So I said
I don't recommend it.
I said I would rather just fucking pay it off right away, and not have to worry about it. If I would have stayed home and did a major at the Quad Cities campus,
Mhm.
and I would have did engineering because that's where the engineering school is. If I would have been like a software engineer, I could have. They would have paid me money. I think a semester, they would have paid me a couple grand a semester because of my
Oh
scholarship.
wow.
But since
Wow.
I'm here, everything's basically paid for. I gotta pay like $500, $520 this semester, so and out of pocket. So I took I'm still gonna walk out debt free, but it's gonna be a major that I actually wanted to do. I didn't really want to be an engineer, like a software
Mhm.
engineer. I could have been, but cybersecurity, I really wanted to do it. So that I could still walk out debt free, and I still get the college experience. I'm like an hour away from
Yeah.
home, so
Yep.
Dude, I walked in with a graphic design major, and I'm gonna be walking out with something not something completely different, but something a little different.
I mean they
Not
can
like-
they can go hand in hand though.
Yeah.
Because what are you
You
gonna
can do
be? What is
tutoring.
your major? Movie. Digital-
digital media production.
That's
Make
you
and
can
kinda go
obviously
hand in
you
hand.
could
Yeah.
easily put those are hand
Like, I
in
know how to use
hand.
Photoshop, Illustrator, and all that shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not a very good illustrator, but but I'm capable of using it.
Well, I still think it's funny how when you were watching Aaron use she was
Dude,
editing.
fucking After Effects.
Oh
like,
yeah.
And
dude.
Aaron's
Yeah.
all self-taught, and you're sitting there
Yep.
like, I went to college for I did a semester at the
I
shit, and
took
you
a
already
course-
know
I
more.
took a course on Premiere Pro and like a quarter of a course on After Effects, and she knows like 10 times more than I do. I'm just like this.
Mhm.
Is
I mean, I have been doing it for like almost 3 years, so
that is still true. And mine was like a week or 2.
Dang. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish my school had a little bit more options as far as
Same.
that. Because I would have
Say, but you ain't in school.
because there'll be
No, you mean high school?
Oh.
oh no no,
Oh.
That's what I was meaning.
I'm talking about college
Oh, college? Oh, no.
Oh.
because I mean
I thought you
I'm
were talking about high school.
I wish there because here in the next not this semester but in like my last 2 or 3 semesters I'll only be taking like 12 credit hours, so I'll have that room for like an elective if I want to. I don't know if I will, but if there was like an editing thing or something like that, I would definitely do it 100%.
mhm.
True.
Mhm.
So,
Like I've seen some bigger schools, like high schools, where they'll like I don't. Did either of you two in your school have like an editing class where you
Mine
could
did.
job?
No.
Yeah, mine did. We also had like a Microsoft class where you learned Word, PowerPoint, and Excel, and we
We
all got
had-
the certifications for that.
We had
we
that.
had
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I
I had
We
the
also
I
had
had
a
the Microsoft
Photoshop
shit.
class. We also had a Photoshop class.
I wish we had like an editing
I
class or
wish.
like that.
I wish
Sure.
wish.
Yeah, it's where we were able to do that because it'd be so nice right now if I was able to like I can do normal stuff on like editing or Pixlr, like I can learn it
Yeah.
from online, but
Mhm.
to the extent that some people have it, like where they took a full on class and could do crazy shit with it, like
Yeah.
Aaron.
Using the like after like the
fucking
whole
rotary brush.
Adobe.
Oh, yeah.
My
yeah.
goal is to get the Adobe thing. It's a fee. You gotta pay for
Yeah.
it.
Honestly,
Which
if you don't
sucks.
use it a lot, it's not worth it.
See,
See-
and I have a feeling like that would be something to where, because I know like most YouTubers, like
Not editors, basically.
not they have editors, but when they started on free shit. Like so people,
Mhm.
Yeah.
what's his
Yeah.
name? David Dobrik still uses fucking Movie Maker on his
No, he
fucking
was
Mac.
No, it's not Movie Maker.
Or what is it's
Final
the
Cut.
Oh yeah, Final Cut Pro.
what
It's still free, but yeah.
he
Yeah.
said there for a while. Okay, then whatever. I heard him saying he there for a while. Like his videos were made in Movie Maker on his laptop.
iMovie or whatever.
iMovie, yeah,
Oh,
whatever
maybe
it
it's
was.
iMovie,
Um, he
Yeah, that's
like people
Uh-huh.
just use like the free shit, and then they moved up to editing software,
Well, I
and
mean,
then they
it's
just had
also a lot
people
easier to
edit shit
use
for 'em.
than After Effects and all that stuff.
yeah.
It's a lot more simpler.
It is, but the way I viewed it with me, with YouTube and everything, was that I'm going to be on everything free until I make enough money to where like I have money to where I can use for myself, and then I have, because like right now, if I used like I see some small YouTubers who, don't get me wrong, they produce like great content and everything, but they use the to pay for an editing software. Like if you have enough money to do that, but I view that as a waste for me, because it's like
That and the
right
stuff
now I'm not getting any money out of YouTube, so why would I pay money
Yeah.
every month to edit videos when I could use something for free that could do just as well and I could save money off of it?
that and most people that I know, like some people that I've met, that use like those ones where you have to pay, and then their editing style, they're just using the basic stuff. And I'm like, if you're just
Yeah.
gonna use the basic stuff, why are you paying for the elaborate thing? Like if I was paying for that, I would go through the time to actually know how to do some of the stuff that I can't do on the free stuff. Because then what's the point of having the expensive stuff? There's no point.
Mhm.
I was like, for the editing that some people do, I was like, I'm like, shit, you could do like some elaborate shit on Resolve.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
have before, like I've just learned how to do it. I can do masks. I can do, like all my TikToks. I can literally do everything on Resolve, and it's free. It's,
Mhm.
yeah, unless I'm making like a lot of money, I don't see that I'll move
Yeah.
on quite yet.
Yeah.
'Cause there's no point.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pay for. It's weird because I during the school semester I get Adobe for free, but when it's not school semester I don't. It's kind of
Gosh.
cooked.
Mm.
Does
It's
your
very
school
cooked.
offer it?
Yeah, they have it free to students. Well, in
That's
the
nice.
major.
In the
In the
yeah,
major.
that
Like-
makes sense. Yeah.
Like everybody who goes to school there gets access to that.
No.
That'd be a lot of fucking money.
Yeah. It would be.
The only thing I think we get for free is my Windows, like or
We get the whole
Or
suite.
Office.
Microsoft Office. That's what I'm.
Yeah, that's the whole suite.
Yeah. So
I
we
got
get
that.
all that.
Yeah. All the school gave me. That's all I was good for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me paying them like $1,000 or more a
That
semester.
I guess
Where I was good enough to get like Office.
I was able
That's
to
my
get.
worth.
There's they gave in my major the Cisco Network Academy. They gave us some free perks
Gotcha.
from that. So I have like it's called Cisco Packet Tracer, and it's like it allows me to like visually make like a network. Like I could put a switch, I could put PCs, I could put a router, and I can kind of
Yeah.
like interact with them in that way to see how they would work like in real life. It's basically just
Mhm.
practice, and I've used it before. It's actually pretty cool. I'm actually really like some people get into their major, and they don't necessarily like it, like what they're doing. But so far, I've actually really enjoyed
That's
what
good.
I'm doing. So I'm glad because I would hate to have to major change and go to
Yep.
school for another fucking semester or two.
That would suck.
Yeah, I enjoyed my major too. It was so much fun doing. So why I was done after a year. Said screw that shit.
Go fuck yourself. How about that? How about
Hey,
that?
college isn't for everybody. That's what
No,
I
it's
view it
not. It's 100%. It's not.
No.
I
Sorry,
mean,
I'm not. Like I said, I told my parents.
obviously
That, like,
you're self-aware to where you know what works for you and what doesn't.
I told my parents, there's no point in me spending $2 to $3 grand a year. That wasn't me doing bare minimum classes I had to do. So there's no point in me spending this much money when I could get a good enough job and support myself financially for the rest of my life off of it when the job doesn't require me to get a degree or have a degree in it. And it's not like I'm going to be penalized down the line for not having a degree.
Because
based
you'll
on your
have that
time there.
experience with your
Yeah.
with wherever you've
Yeah.
worked. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like for what there's always an alternative even if you wanted to do coding or something like that, you could always just instead of doing schooling, you could literally self-teach yourself and buy the
Yep.
books yourself
Mhm.
and self-teach. It's a little bit harder,
And
but
just get all the certifications.
and you
need.
could you can get certifications like I was in a cybersecurity club last semester where like obviously the degree is like the main thing, but he goes, all right, you have this degree, and he goes, now you're probably going to get a job, but he goes, there's a couple things you can do outside of school, like once you're done with school, that could just progress your career, and it's like getting a certification in this language and then or doing a certification on this type of networking, and it's like it's literally like a class. The class is like I think $200, and then if you want to retake the test, it's like $60. He goes, you pay like $260, so it's nowhere near the amount of fucking school. And he goes, but and you can always just retake the test. And he goes, if you study for that and get it, and you get that certification, you're automatically like that much higher.
Off.
So like
Yeah.
people could just get certifications and work off of those. Like I there's plenty of IT people and networking people that don't even have degrees. Like you don't necessarily have to have it, but since
think of Brandon, his brother,
yeah, he literally self-taught through books. Isn't that insane?
and Google.
Yeah, he
And
Googled and he had books. I remember Brandon said, yeah, he bought like fucking books and he Googled shit and he learned it himself and he watched like YouTube videos and stuff.
And he took the college. He took one college class, and he went into it and knew everything the teacher was teaching. He's like,
fuck
I don't need this.
Yeah.
I don't need the degree.
The
to
funny
get the job.
and the funny thing was he was working as an intern at what is it called, Sedona or something like that. He was working as an intern and he was outworking the highest like the people that have been working there for like years. So right out of high school, they offered him a job. I think 16 years old when he was an intern. They offered him a job. Obviously, he was in high school, but for like 60 grand a year base out of high school.
Wow.
And he makes a lot more than that now.
Yeah.
I think
And
he's making like 6 figures, something like that.
Yeah, I do want the college experience, and I know that I could walk out debt free as long as I didn't pick a school where it was going to be fucking stupid expensive or a private school or something. So that, and I have zero background on coding or any of that, so I wanted to get all that. But yeah, college is definitely not for everyone.
Yep.
There's the trades. There's the straight up workforce. There's a lot of shit.
Yeah, I'm making America run.
Entrepreneurial.
Yeah.
Not you, but like there's entrepreneurs. Like there's so much more than college. So. But yeah. Oh shit! I didn't even recognize. We're at an hour and 3 minutes.
We're about to say 100.
The way it has it,
hours.
the way it says it
100
here.
hours.
Shut up! But yeah, does anyone else have any closing thoughts?
You should go follow Twitch TV. I'm just
Yeah. Plug your shit. Both of you guys, plug it.
I was gonna do yours.
Yeah, Kyle needs it.
TTV./Super-Scammer.
Dude, yeah. Okay, yeah. Plug your guys' shit right now, and we'll put it.
/ is Phantom 2 A's no spaces.
TTV / Aaron 2K3.
Both of those will be down in the description below.
Kyle's will be as well because he needs help.
That's true. But we also have merch for the podcast. I've got some, not wearing it now, but it's fucking bomb as hell. You should go get some. It's down in the description below as well. And yeah, that's probably going to do it for us. This has been the FC Podcast. Thank you guys for stopping by, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.